I'm Shu.
Oh, I'm Jack.
I'm Doug.
And you're watching Rerolling Ones. This is Shu, and this is my Path to Glory army. Yet again, we have Thistledown, the Tree Lord Ancient, and his protectors, the Kurnoth Hunters, outfitted with bows. And this time, because I'm not a filthy cheater, I'm going to roll for my command traits, because this time I didn't forget the book. So the first roll, my command trait for my general, is going to be a 4, which is the Lord of Spites, which allows me to re-roll the first failed hit roll for my general in each phase. That's pretty good. We're going to do the Deepwood spell lore now. My general's a wizard, so he's going to get the Deepwood spell lore. We're going to roll to see what he gets. A 1, which is going to be the Throne of Vines. Throne of Vines has a casting value of 5. If successfully cast, the caster can add D3 to all future casting and unbinding rolls they make until the next move. Once cast, the caster cannot cast the spell again until they have moved. And now for the Artifacts of the Glades. I have the chance to do a Sylvaneth Hero, Artifact of the Glade, or I can do an Arcane Treasure because I'm a wizard. 1, 2, 3, it's this side. 4, 5, 6, it's this side. And it's going to be an Arcane Treasure. It will be number 5, which is the Hagbane Spite. Once per game, instead of attempting to unbind a spell, the bearer can send forth the Hagbane Spite to attack the caster. After resolving the spell's effects, the caster immediately suffers D3 mortal wounds. That's cool. My hawk will hunt you down next time you try to arcane bolt me. Bring it back to daddy.
Hi, this is Doug, and I'm bringing my Slaves to Darkness. All have the mark of Tzeentch. Here we have 20 Marauders with the flails and shields that are invisible right now. I also have 5 Chaos Knights, as well as the Chaos Sorcerer on a Mana Core. I'm going to roll here for the command traits using the General's Handbook 2017. 6, Exalted Champion. Add 1 to the bravery of all Slaves to Darkness units in 6 inches of the general in the Battle Shock phase. And I'm going to roll for an artifact. And going on the general himself. 3, Helm of the Oppressor. Enemy units in 6 inches of this model subtract 2 from their bravery in the Battle Shock phase.
Nice. Does your general have a name?
He is Valus, the Justicar of the Burning Seas.
Oh, yes, he is. Look at that guy. That cloak you did on him is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Really good job, dude. Beautiful army. This is the table as it's set up. Over here we have some sinister terrain. I rolled a double 6 for those little houses. Over here, this hill is actually inspiring. Let me put the little token on it again. Over here we have some damned terrain where the Marauders are sitting. The general is sitting out in the open. I guess he's kind of telling, yeah, he's a monster anyways. Do we have the Knights in the middle? Then over there we have some more sinister terrain. And over in this end, what is that thing? Did we roll for it?
Inspiring.
Inspiring. I'm inspired by it. Because I said it first, the Sylvaneth side said it first, I'm going to hand the turn over to the Slaves to Darkness. We are playing the Path to Glory mission Vendetta, so we have to choose rivals. Doug, who is your rival champion going to be?
I want to go with the Justicar himself, the General.
Nice, nice. So the Justicar is going to square off against my general, the Tree Lord Ancient Thistledown.
Yes.
Slaves to Darkness, turn 1.
So we're going to start off with the General, giving Ocular Vision, which is the reroll save rolls of 1 to the Knights, as well as his Slaves to Darkness Allegiance ability called Aura of Chaos Power, which basically lets him choose a unit with the same mark and give him a special power. With Tzeentch being allied here, they also get reroll save rolls of 1. So in addition to that, he's going to fire his signature spell, the Winds of Chaos, casting on a 7 at the Tree Lord Ancient, which he does with an 8.
Nice.
Now this means I get to roll 8 dice.
Do I get to attempt to unbind you?
If you really want to, I suppose.
I'm gonna try. Here we go. Not gonna happen.
Oh, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. And 5 is equal to mortal wound. 6 is equal to D3. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, and D3.
Nice.
Alright. So
Let's see what that D3 is.
Absolutely. It's going to be 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Mortal wounds on the Tree Lord Ancient. Move basically everyone just forward and get ready to do some charges.
Sure. Do you want to do something special here?
Yeah, so as part of the hero phase, I forgot to mention, I'm going to do the damned aspect here. So I'm going to roll a D3 mortal wounds.
3.
Oh! Okay, take 3 guys from the back. 1, 2, 3. But now they get +1 to hit for the turn.
The whole unit gets +1 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Using a terrain rule, damned.
Okay. Moving the Marauders forward 6 inches. And horses move 10. Should be good. And Manticore goes at Gentleman's 12.
The Gentleman's 12. Not the first time I've heard the Gentleman's 12.
That's right, exactly. Rolling charges, we're going to start with the Knights over here, getting +1 because of the horn, so that is a 7.
Uh-oh.
What's it?
No, it's just uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Horsies!
What did I do?
You did zero.
Marauders also charging 6, which plus... Sorry, it's a 6 because it's +1 because of the drum, which should be exactly what I needed, because I was 12 inches away at deployment. Yep. That's going to be an awkward...
Yeah, if you're too wobbly models, okay, just set them up there.
It's almost like you planned it this way to make it hard to get to you.
What? I would never do such a thing.
Let me put the rest of these guys in this bottom layer. Lord knows that banner guy's not getting very high. Okay. And this is the...
The general, he's going wherever he wants to go.
That's right.
Rock. The Manticore! At the beginning of Doug's charge phase, my Karnath Hunters are putting down their Tanglethorn Thicket, which allows them to re-roll their armor save. And due to wobbly model syndrome, we worked this out off camera that we're going to just kind of count these guys as being piled up on the ridge here. And Doug, how many guys did you count actually made in?
8. We're going to just assume that with the pile in and everything like that.
Yeah, that works for me too. So which unit are going to attack with first?
I want to do the Knights, just to get them in before your Tree Lord tags them back.
Mm-hmm. So at the beginning of the combat phase, the Tree Lord Ancient rolls to see if he stomps to knock you off your feet. He does so on a 4, 5, or 6. He does not.
Going to start with the Chaos Knights and also the Leader. Leader gets +1 to his attacks, so he's going to be hitting on a 2-up, wounding on a 4-up. So there's 2-up and 4-up. Okay, those off the side. And here's everybody else doing 3-up, 4-up. Not a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 saves. No rend on that.
All right, 4 saving throws. No rend for the Tree Lord Ancient. Saves on a 3-up. He's going to save 3 and take a wound.
I personally rolled the horse does not get the +1 because he's not.
Give him the +1. Come on. He's a horse of Tzeentch.
Okay.
He's loyal.
Okay, well here's the leader's horse on, what is that, 3-up, 4-up. So
Yeah.
So that's a hit. This is the rest of the horsies. Looking for 4s. Oh, most of them. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7 hits total. And then wounds also looking for 4s. Just 1 more. No rend.
Okay, 3-up for this. Oh, takes a wound from the horse. Very nice. All right. This is Shu's combat pick here. I'm going to go with the Tree Lord Ancient, even though he's down a couple damage profiles. I think I'd like to get him to attack a couple times before he returns to the forest floor and saturates the floor with nutrients. So he's going to attack with this Sweeping blows first. He hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, but he's down a couple of damage profiles. He's suffered 8 wounds so far, a whopping 8 wounds, because that's what Tzeentch does. He runs in there and punches you. After suffering 8 wounds, he has 1 attack with the sweeping blows. Hits on 3s, wounds on 3s. Nope. Then his other attack is the massive impaling talon. Hits on a 3, wounds on a 3 in this instance. 3 and then 3. Nope. Nothing. Your go.
Okay. So I'm going to start again with we're going to do the Lord on a Mana Core. I want to get him to have some licks in here.
All right.
So we're going to start with his Reaping Staff, which is 2 attacks, 4 up, 3 up. No.
Oh, no.
Okay. Mana Core does 5 attacks. This is the Claws and Jaws. 4 up, 2 up.
Claws and junk.
Okay, so 3 hit,
Uh-huh.
2 ups to wound. Okay,
Well, that's better.
3 wounds. Yep, that's a rend of 1.
And that's going on to the hunters, right?
Yes.
So the hunters' normal armor save is 4 up, but because they're in cover, they get a 3, and then they have the roots. There are 3 re-rolling. No, I'll pass.
Shoot, bang. Okay, and the last one is the Mana Core's Lashing Tail, which is D6.
3 attacks.
Yep, and they are 4 up, 4 up. Nope, nothing.
All right.
All right.
Well, the Kurnoth hunters are gonna hit you back with their bugs. In this case, the Kurnoth hunters equipped with great bows have a Quiverling's vicious bite they can attack you with. They have 3 hits each, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. Okay, for the sake of consistency, we're going to say that the Huntmaster's Quiverling gets +1 to hit, just like the Filthy Mount did over here. So that's going to be hitting on 3s for the Quiverling, going into the Marauders. So that's 2 hits, wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound. And you can just go ahead and give me a save now if you got time.
Okay, and what's the rend?
Nothing.
Okay, so they have a 5 up, rerolling 1 because of...
Clink.
There you go.
Don't matter. All right, now for the other 2 guys, one is going to go into your general. We'll roll him next. This is hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. That's 1. And that's 1 wound going through, no rend.
Okay. He has a... He's going to take that on the chin.
All right, you rolled 2. Just 1. And now the last attack, that's going to go into your Reavers. Or not Blood Reavers, they're Marauders. My mistake, yeah. Come on, you guys, get it together. That's 3 6s. They needed 4s to hit you. And going on for 4s.
Whoa! What?
There you go, super angry. That's 3.
Okay.
Pass them all. Yeah! Okay.
That one take. How much damage?
All right, just 1 damage.
Okay.
Nice. We're going to imagine the pile in because of the wobbly model syndrome. Go ahead and make your rolls with your army of dice.
So Marauders have a thing called Barbarian Hordes, which is before they pile in, you roll a die, and on a 4 up, they get +1 to their hit rolls, and if it's a 6, they get +1 to hit and wound. Which it is.
Oh!
So their profile with the flails and the bonus from Damned make them hit on C. So it's normally a 5, so it goes down to a 3. And wound on a 2. So 3 up, 2 up.
These guys have never been better.
6, 8. And we agreed that we're going to do 8 from before.
Yep.
And the chieftain makes 2 attacks, so add 1 there. So 3s by 2s. There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2s. So
nice.
That is 5 saves for you, no rend.
So this is 3 up again, re-rolling. And that's, wow. I got 1. I got 2. I'm going to re-roll these because they are failures. And they're not failures anymore. Ding, ding, ding.
That's the most glorious turn these Marauders have ever had.
I know. And they're wasted on re-rolling Kurnoth Hunters. So annoying. Okay, for the Battle Shock phase, off camera, we forgot to mention that Doug had placed Inspiring Presence on his Marauders there. So, Sylvaneth, turn 1, taking a beating. So my Tree Lord Ancient is going to attempt to cast Mystic Shield on himself. Mystic Shield is on at 6. That's a 6. Mm-hmm. So that goes off. You want to try to unbind?
Yes, please.
No problem.
Boom.
But you did beat my 6, so
Yep.
That's not going to happen. Let's see. The next thing I'm going to try to do is my Heed the Spirit Song ability. which is the Tree Lord Ancient speaks to its kin through the spirit song, warning them of all approaching dangers. Hey guys, there's trouble ahead.
They're coming.
They're coming for you. There's a monster behind me. He's right there. Until your next hero phase, you can reroll saves of 1 for Sylvaneth units if they're within 10 inches of the Tree Lord Ancient. That makes it these guys and him. Now, that means that these guys go from a 4-up to a 3-up, rerolling 1s, which is super, and rerolling. The Tree Lord Ancient's shooting attack is going to go into these Chaos Knights. It hits on a 5 because he is so brutally damaged. Nope, that's not going to hit. And these Colonel Hunters in the back here, the Huntmaster gets +1 to hit. They're going to shoot the general there. So they're going to put Huntmaster's attacks into him first. He hits on 3s. That's 1 hit. And then the other 2 guys hit on 4s. And that's going to be 3 more hits. And this wounds on 3s. Wounds on 3s. Kurnoth's Great Bow. Oh no. So that's two wounds. Run 1.
Okay, so he has a 5-up. And looking
Next
at
one takes 1.
Yep,
So it's going to be D3 damage. 4-2. I'm going to put down my Tangled Thorn Thicket again to get the rerolling saving throw ability. I'm going to try to stomp your knights with my general. 4-up. They're stomped, so you're at -1 to hit.
Ooh, okay.
Now I got to roll to see if these guys are knocked off their feet as well because they're within 3 inches of the Tree Lord. They are not knocked off their feet. Now my general's attack is going to go through first. He hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, but only has 1 attack now with his sweeping blows. That's a 3. That's actually a 4. But he fails to wound. And then his second attack is called the Massive Impaling Talons. He hits on 3s, wounds on a 4 because he's so messed up. That's a 4 to hit. Fails to wound again. Letting me down, these dollar store dice.
Marauders are going to pile in attack. We're going to stay with the same, say that it's 8. So let's do that here. 2.
And it's the same stack of buffs, right?
8.
Because
Yes.
the damn terrain buff lasts until your next hero phase.
Absolutely. So they get +1 to hit, and this is the Barbarian Horde, which I do it to every single turn. They do not get that, so that is going to be 4-up, 3-up with their stat line. And they didn't get stomped either, so for 4s.
Could have really used that stump.
4, and then looking for 3s. All through
Nice.
So take 4 saves with no rend.
Onto the Kurnoth Hunters. Their saving throw is 3-up. Rerolling 1s and rerolling. So I was just going to reroll the 1 because... Haha! So a wound goes through.
Making toothpicks!
Making toothpicks, indeed. Come on, Tree Lord. Why couldn't you stomp all those guys with your 8 wounds? The Kurnoth Hunters is going to attack back. The Huntmaster is going to attack your Marauders. I just keep calling them Blood Reavers all night. They hit on 3s. And they're going to wound on... That's pretty good. They're going to wound on 4s. See if I get those numbers back out. Nope. Oh! the quiverling literally ran away. Then the other guy is going to attack the same unit here. 4s and 4s this time. Uh-oh. Not doing good. It's pretty classic, though. And then this guy here is going to go into your general. Watch this. All 6s. Here comes the dream boat. Okay, maybe not. Hits on 4s and then wounds on 4s. That's 1 wound. You owe me safe. No rend.
All right.
Okay.
Yep, it goes through. Yep.
Another point of damage.
Oh, yeah.
1 wound at a time. That's right. You take that. You increment that dice. Okay, what's next?
Up is going to be the Chaos Knights, and they do have a -1 to hit. However, the leader gets +1, so he's looking at 3-up, 4-up. Ooh, that's not hot. Okay, so he has 1 hit. Now they go for the other guys who are doing 4-up, 4-up. Oh, I believe that was a 4. Yes, it was. Let's see here.
The comments will let us know if you're lying.
That's right, yeah. 4. So take 2 saves, no rend.
They were stomped. Were you accounting for that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
The -1.
I'm just making sure. No rend. So he didn't have Mystic Shield. He's going to be rolling 3s. And he makes them both.
Okay. Now we're going to do the horses. This is the leader's horse to the +1, so it's 4-up, 4-up.
This is the Horse of Tzeentch.
Yep. And these are all going to be 5-up, 4-up. Wow.
Come on,
So
horsies.
these are all my hits. There's 4 hits. And then wounds, 1 wound.
Just like one, it looks like.
Yep.
Watch this go through. Nope. It's a
Ah.
6 or a
I
5.
missed out my general, who's been MVP this entire game, of course. He's going to do the Reaping Staff. 2 attacks, looking for 4s. 3s to wound. Oh, look at that!
There it is.
No rend.
All right, so it's 3 up rerolling 1s and rerolling. So that's rerolling 1s. Oh!
Does D3 damage.
Oh, it kills a dude.
Oh,
Oh! Oh!
And Manicore with Claws and Jaws gets 5s, and then he's looking for 4s.
Nice.
Okay, and 2 wound. Let's see, with his damage, he is looking at 3s.
Okay.
So 2 saves there with a rend of 1.
All right. So that one fails, but it's rerolling. And passes.
Okay. And the last thing is the Lashing Tail, which is a D6 still. Ooh, just 1. And that is on 4 up and 4 to wound. Nope, nothing like that.
All right. The Justicar is going to give me a -2 to my bravery. The Kurnoth Hunters are bravery 7 naturally. So I have to roll their battle shock phase. It's going to be D6 plus 1, 5. It's going to be a 6. Uh-oh. Oh no. Total.
One guy runs it.
Yeah, one guy
okay.
runs. It's too bad. I'm going to take this guy off. No, the leader's the guy with the big bow. Come on. Come on. It's the big bow. Can't you tell? It's the one that doesn't look like... never mind. It looks, it looks like a tree. Okay, Doug, now is where we get to roll for turn using robot dice.
5. Ooh, yeah.
5 to 2.
I will take that.
Yeah, I bet you will. I bet you will. Nice. Gonna be Slaves to Darkness, turn 2.
I'm going to start off with the Chaos Swordsman Manicore. Ocular Vision goes on the Marauders, giving them reroll save rolls of 1 again.
And that's an ability, so it's automatic, right?
Exactly, yep. And then Command ability, he's just going to do Inspiring Presence because he doesn't have a unique one on the Marauders as well again. And he's going to go for an Arcane Bolt.
Oh, he's gonna try to polish off that Lord?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's see it.
That's kind of who wins Chaos. Let's see, Arcane Bolt. I get 6.
Okay.
Try and unbind.
I'm gonna actually hit you back with my little birdie.
Oh, yeah.
So that's gonna go through, but I'm gonna do D3 damage back to you for 3. Smack. So I spite smacked you.
There you go. Okay, and so how much damage does my Arcane Bolt do? Looks like 2.
It's gonna bring him up to 10 wounds. 10 wounds taken. So he has 2 wounds left. Here, it's actually easier. Let's just do that. Yeah. So what's up now? Nobody's moving?
There's no movements. Obviously, everyone's in combat, and no shooting in my entire army. So we're going to dive straight into the combat with the knights going in. You have to roll to see if they're getting stomped on.
Yeah, they get stomped on at the beginning of the charge phase. That's a no for them. And for these guys, 4 up for those. They are stomped.
That's the worst. I'd rather the knights. Okay. The leader on the knights looking for 2s by 4s.
All right.
Okay. And everybody else hits on a 3. Ooh, that's not great. So we got 9 total hits. Everybody wounds on a 4. But I will take that.
Nice.
There's 7 wounds from them.
Yeah. Let's see if the Tree Lord makes it. You just need to do 2 wounds to him. His saving throw is a 3 up, but he re-rolls his failed saves now because of, or re-rolls 1s because of his command ability. That's good that it re-rolls 1s. Yes. Oh, he still dies. Oh man.
Chaos.
Well,
That's just when you get stupid trees.
I'll make a memorial bridge from your remains.
Nice one.
Yeah, nice one, you jerk.
But the horses didn't do the killing blow, so it doesn't fit with what I know about Warhammer.
No, the horses have always been better than their riders. All right, so I think I'm going to attack back with my Huntmaster. His Quiverling is going to smack your Marauders. Yes, I got it right. Quiverling smacks the Marauders, hits on a 3. And then wounds on a 4. Give me 1.
Okay.
No rend.
Save.
Kill a guy.
Kill a guy.
Nice.
Okay, Marauders are going to pile in.
Oh, use Big Bird.
Okay,
come on.
Big Bird's going to attack. I just like the Marauders. They seem to do more damage. Yeah. Park it. Okay, 2 attacks with the reaping thing.
Oh boy.
Okay, 2, and he needs 3 ups to wound.
Uh-huh.
Makes both. There's no rend.
Nope. So these are 3 ups now. A general's super dead. That's gonna re-roll that 1 for their ability, the Take a Thorn Thicket. And still 2. So,
Okay,
how much damage is he gonna take? D3?
Each one is D3, so I'll take 3 damage on him.
Oh, nice. So let's hit that mana core. Let's see if he can do the last wound on this Chronoth Hunter.
All right, so 5 attacks, 4s. Ooh, that's okay. I'll take that. And the wound is adjusted by his damage. He had 7, so he is wounding on 3s now. Okay, so take 3 saves, rend 1.
Okay, 3 saves. 4 up, re-rolling. Need to pass them all.
Rerolling 1!
Re-rolling ones!
Yay!
And he's
You
toast.
got him.
Good job, buddy. That's
Thank
your.
you so much.
All right. Let's talk about this game and how awesome the Justicar is. He came in and closed the deal.
Ground top.
Oh, tabled. All right, Doug, dude, that was a beating.
Yeah, that was rough.
I made it look so easy when I played against Jack.
I know, yeah, that's why, I was thinking all day about game plans and stuff like that, because I saw that battle report and I was like terrified of that tree lord. Yeah, but
Well, you're Tzeentch, and Tzeentch is a lot smarter than Korn. He had strategy, whereas I was like, hey, the thing you need to kill, I'm going to put it right into combat.
I had the same strategy, just run face first, but I guess, yeah, you did put your general in there.
I did. No, I did. And really, I think what it was is the fact that you front-loaded 4 mortal wounds onto him at the beginning of the
That
game.
was big.
Totally.
And it was a pretty big change, to be down a profile already to start off the combat phase. And then, oh yeah, knights.
Yeah, absolutely. That Winds of Chaos spell can be super nasty. Eventually I'm going to be switching over to the Disciples of Tzeentch rules, so being able to, say, throw 2 6s down to auto-pass it, and then you roll 12 dice for that instead of 8.
Yeah.
That'd be super nasty.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So this is fun because your list is kind of a pugilistic Tzeentch army, which is like normally people think of Tzeentch as like, oh, I'm just going to fart mortal wounds on everything and try to stay out of combat. And this army just runs up and punches you in the face with magic.
Totally, yeah. And that's kind of the thing is like abusing, even in games where I'm not doing Path of Glory and just focusing on Disciples of Tzeentch stuff, using abilities that just focus on getting dudes into combat is something that's not typically Tzeentchy, but it works really well.
Yeah.
Also, I think it made a really big difference that you guys rolled for everything, Path to Glory wise.
Yeah.
So
Totally, yeah.
it's like you getting stuff that, even though it worked out in your favor,
Yeah,
having one of his Kurnoth Hunters run,
that's huge.
like,
It's a big deal.
yeah, it's a really big deal. But like when you first rolled it, I was like, oh, you just got a useless trait, making somebody have negative bravery. When ended up working out, or is where you would have liked to have that heal spell, because that would have made a huge difference.
Yeah, D6 heals.
If you healed D6,
Yeah.
that would have been a huge difference. But
It would have been nice. Now I think that second Kurnoth Hunter probably just died of a broken heart. Like he's like, I've been completely abandoned. He watched Thistledown get broken down for timber. Some firewood going around, and oh man, and this is a shutdown. I killed 5. Looks like 5 Marauders, and when I say I killed, I mean Terrain killed 3 of them.
That's true.
I didn't think about that.
These knights deserve a name. You got to come up with
Yeah,
something.
okay. I'll consult the Path of Glory, the old school one, and get a name for him.
Oh, like a name generator.
Yeah, have you seen that? The old
Yeah,
Path of Glory
yeah.
book had that.
Or at least like maybe one of the guys has a branch on his base now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the old original 1988 Realm of Chaos book here,
Mhm.
so maybe there's a table in there we can look at.
There might be, yeah. So Path of Glory used to just be chaos stuff, and it was just literally just that everyone picked a different god and you all beat face, and they evolved into this. But absolutely, there was a huge name generator and everything, and it was awesome.
Yeah. I think this game was really good. I mean, I had doubts of bringing a Tree Lord to a Path to Glory because everybody starts off with these kind of smaller armies, and after playing Jack, I'm like, oh crap, this is not going to go well.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing I know, I get punched into next week by Tzeentch.
I felt the same way about the Chaos Sword and the Mana Core, and then seeing him in combat, it's just the Mana Core does all the work. The Sorcerer does so little.
Oh yeah. Well, I kind of like thinking back. Like I think next time I go toe to toe with you, Jack, what All what you should do is just make sure that slaughter priest boil some blood.
Yes.
Boil some tree sap off right
Yes,
away.
Exactly.
I'm gonna see if I can use my glory points after we've all had our starter game, and get some more troops in this army. So how we're doing Path to Glory. Some of you commented that you wanted to see it done. You had a model for how it could be done. What I think we're going to do is do starter battles. So the first battles that are played count, but after that it doesn't count for you. So Jack and I had our first game together, and those games counted. This game counts for Doug, but not for me.
Yeah,
So.
Brent, the other person in our group, has switched from Kradron Overlords to he's going to play Stormcast. So.
Yeah. So sorry about promising Kradron Overlords. They're awesome, but they're just not going to get painted in time, and we really want to play painted for Path to Glory. All right, thanks for watching, and if you have comments, leave them below, and like and subscribe or not, I don't care. I'm not a cop. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to us, but you definitely should subscribe to this guy. This is Doug from 2 Plus Tough.
What's up, guys?
Go check out his stuff. He's got lore videos. He's got start collecting box set reviews. He's been on Warhammer Weekly. Come on, Warhammer Weekly, you're famous.
Award-winning.
I'm nerd famous.
Award-winning. 2 Plus Tough.
That's right. Go check out his channel, 2 Plus Tough, and
I'll see you there.
yeah, he'll be waiting for you.